All right, we're live, everybody. We're live with our last episode of Last Night Productions for the year of 2022. Today we got Mark here. What's up, Mark?
Not much. How you doing?
Doing good, doing good. Ian, how you doing?
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers,
If anyone
cheers.
gets caught on the
Don't get
wire.
caught. Don't get
What a
caught.
miss.
Skull.
What a goddamn
Skull.
miss. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone who's watching.
Happy
New
Year.
Happy almost New Year.
We have special guest Steven today. How's it going, Steven?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Thank you guys for inviting me.
Heck yeah.
Thank you for being here.
Good to have you. And we got Christian. How's it going, Christian?
I'm a little jet lagged.
Oh, yeah. You just got back from the East Coast.
Yeah.
I'm glad you made it.
Yeah.
No, me too.
But today, to close out 2022, we are doing our top 3 picks. Oh, a bit hard to hear, Ian.
Me?
Let me turn you back up.
Can you go to the comments? Oh, then never mind. There are no comments.
Sam's commenting.
She has comments?
There are no
Oh,
comments.
sorry. On my messages.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Yeah, check your volume. Check your volume. Let's see. Let me turn you up there. Let me turn you up there.
Hello.
Hopefully that's better.
Hello.
Hopefully. Anyway, so we're back to end off 2022 with our top 3 picks of movies that came out in 2022. Before we head into the next year, we just want to do a little review, a little summary of what we've seen this year. And I think that we should start with Mark. Mark, what's your number 3 pick for best of the year?
Number 3 pick is The Black Phone.
Ooh, good pick, good pick.
I went through this year and I really liked a drama. I really liked a action comedy, and I really liked this movie. Kind of a horror / scary kind of thing. It's got a murder in it and it's got ghosts in it, so I guess. But that kind of thing. Ethan Hawke plays a nutcase in it, and he just goes around and he's kidnapping kids and killing them. The really cool twist on it is the last one, the number 6 that he kidnaps, the ghosts contact him and tell him different ways that they tried to escape. And I thought it was just the black phone. The reason they got the black phone is because there's an actual phone mounted in the basement where he's being held that is not attached to a phone line that goes out, but the ghosts ring him up on his phone.
From beyond the grave.
And it takes place in 1978, Denver, northern Denver. And it's just, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
I also like the time period. It was like 70s-ish.
Yeah.
A good throwback film
Yeah.
in modern times.
Yeah, that almost made my top 3. That's a good choice.
Yeah, great choice.
Yeah, it is.
Good choice. Ian, what's your pick for number 3?
My pick for number 3 is X,
Ooh.
which I think came out around March. Carlos, you, myself, Juan, and Samantha went and saw it in the theater. Had a great time with it. Watched it again before Pearl. Watched it with him, I think, the next day. I saw it about 3 times this year. I really, again, takes place, I think, 79,
Mhm.
I believe. I really like the cast. It's really cool. Jenna Ortega is blowing up now with
Right?
Wednesday.
Yeah.
And she deserves it. She's a good actress. Same with Mia Goth. She was, more people talked about her performance in Pearl, which is understandable. I just like X because, kind of a mark. Like, it just felt like a cool, like a lot of Texas Chainsaw Massacre homages.
Yeah.
It's just, the performances. Kid Cudi was good in it.
Mm-hmm.
I like the crocodile or alligator, whichever one it was. Yeah. Did you see X?
Yes. I saw it at home streaming.
Oh, okay. Christian, did you get to see X?
I didn't see X yet.
Ooh.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
know.
I liked it. Steven, you liked it, right?
I like
Yeah, we had a good time watching it. Yeah, it's just, I don't know, that's what I like in horror, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
really, it was up my alley. And it was just a really, I didn't even know about it until like probably the month before. I think we saw a trailer for it for Jackass,
Yeah.
the new Jackass. And I was like, what is this? This looks really cool.
Came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
A trailer you were excited about.
I know. That doesn't happen a lot. Yeah. Usually it's the other way around. So yeah, it gave me faith in movies. So yeah, that's my top 3 or my 3rd pick.
Sweet. Now, Steven, we kind of dropped this one on you. You
Yeah.
didn't know what you're coming into, but
That's my fault.
do you have a pick for your 3rd?
I'll go with. I'm trying to think. I'm juggling between the North. You know what? I'm trying to think. I'll go Barbarian for my 3rd.
Ooh, a good pick.
I had fun watching that movie. Remember he told me about it, and he was like, "You got to watch it." So I
Yeah.
went and I watched it, and I just kind of liked the whole. I like how it went because it just kind of
Oh,
reminded me of like old horror movies,
Yeah.
and like where you don't have to have every single aspect of the backstory to understand what's going on. They kind of just throw you into it, and you kind of just go with it. So I enjoyed it, and also on top of that, it was in Detroit, and I also really like It Follows a lot.
Ooh, yeah.
So I was like, that kind of also hooked me as well, and then also Skarsgård's in it. So
Yeah.
He was good.
yeah,
Yeah,
Skarsgård's
he's good.
great, man.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Yeah,
Justin Long, forget about it.
I like Skarsgård better personally. I think that's the point, though. You're not supposed to spoilers, but you're not really supposed to like Justin Long's character.
Yeah, and he does it well.
And yeah.
He plays a good
does.
jackass.
Yeah. There's a good payoff at the end. That's for sure. Sorry if that's a spoiler, but yeah.
And that one's streaming right now, HBO.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Go watch it if you have HBO Max. It's a good one.
Yeah, we recommend it.
Yeah. Did you
Barbarian.
See that,
Barbarian.
Did you see that one, Mark?
Ooh, that's a good one.
Yeah.
that's good.
Christian, what's your number 3?
I think my number 3 is probably gonna be the Batman.
Ooh.
That was the first movie I reviewed on the show.
That's right.
Oh,
ever.
cool.
That's right. Yeah.
And it was a good one to start off with. I thought Robert Pattinson did a really good job. I really liked the whole cast, really everybody in it. I like the guy who played the Penguin, Colin Farrell. Or
Yeah.
Colin, Farrell.
It's Farrell.
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, I liked his Gabagool vibes.
Yeah.
Right? He was so good in that
Yeah.
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was funny. Not well, he wasn't trying to be funny, but there was like
Those
aspects of his
accents
character.
are always fun,
Yeah,
especially for you and me.
yeah, they are.
New York relatives and whatnot.
Yep. Yeah, but the Batman was a really cool start to hopefully what'll be like a trilogy. If as long as they do it right, it's off to a good start. So
Crossing our fingers. I want to see Mr. Freeze in the next one.
I would
I think
like to as well.
that would work so well with the times,
it,
dude.
it would.
With the climate change and everything.
Bring back
So-
Schwarzenegger.
Oh, okay. I was just gonna ask you who would your pick for Mr. Freeze be?
Only
Only
Schwarzenegger,
Arnold. I'm
dude.
sorry. That's all I could think of.
Do you think
I'm
they could,
back.
Do you think they could do that? You think anyone would actually take that seriously?
No.
Matt
Yeah.
Reeves probably wouldn't put him in there,
Yeah.
the director.
I've heard a lot of people saying Bryan Cranston,
Ooh.
That would work.
or probably not nowadays because he's too old, but Patrick Stewart also.
They just
I'd like
de-age
to
him
see
a little.
Brian.
No, don't de-age. No de-aging. No de-aging.
Why not?
That's what I was doing,
Because it always looks bad.
The guy that
Nice.
played
The new Indiana Jones trailer. Sorry.
the guy that I can't think of his name played Doc Ock in the second
Oh,
original.
Alfred
Alfred.
Molina. I think
Yeah.
his name is?
I don't know if he's too old though either.
He was good in the Spider-Man movie last year. So
I think they
Doc
de-aged him
Ock.
though, right?
if they
They
did,
did
then
de-age
okay. Well,
him.
then that
They
was
did
a
a good
good
job with it.
de-aging. Okay. All right. I'll give that one props.
Yeah.
I couldn't even really tell.
Well, guys, for my number 3 pick, I gotta go with this prequel to X, Pearl.
I don't blame you.
Yes.
That was also very good.
Mia Goth had the best performance, I think, of the year. Everybody's saying Brendan Fraser for The Whale. Take another look at Mia Goth, you guys.
Yeah, good point.
That like monologue she has with another character in the middle of the film is amazing. And then of course the end credits, it's just on her face the whole time, and she's given like the most gruesome smile you've ever seen. Yeah, and this one is another period piece set in like 1920s. So it's always cool that the director Ty West is bouncing back from the 70s to the 20s. I think next is going to be the 80s.
Right. Yeah,
for the
Maxine. I'm
Maxine.
really looking forward to that.
Yeah.
That might be my most look forward movie of 2023.
Yeah. So I think Mia Goth, she's going to blow up, man. She's great.
Yeah.
Yeah,
She was great.
Yeah, I think we can both recommend X, Pearl, and then everybody
Definitely.
get ready for Maxine because I heard that one's gonna be insane.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, Pearl's my number 3, guys.
Nice. That's a good choice.
I gotta
Mark?
catch up.
Yeah, you gotta watch them.
Yeah.
Mark, what's your number 2?
Bullet Train.
Ooh,
Wow.
Absolutely love that movie. It just Brad Pitt. He's got his Cary Grant kind of weird thing going on where he's trying to get himself calmed down and and get away from where he has to be, to do his job right. He's trying to zen out, trying to figure out situations as to why it's happening to him, why he has to do what he has to do to fix the situation. This is really cool. lot of action. It's funny. It's got a lot of blood in it, and but it's just basically it's just all these hit people are converging on this train at once, and all of them have different jobs that they have to do, and it's all being controlled by this one big boss in Tokyo, and it's on a bullet train, and on every stop it makes, it stops for 1 minute, and so this entire time he is tasked with just getting this briefcase and getting off the train. And every time it stops, he can't for one reason or another. So highly recommend it. It's just one of those popcorn movies. You just sit back and laugh and your eyes cross after a couple hours, but it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, I want to watch that.
Oh, you haven't
Me
seen
too.
it?
I know. I
That's
think
a
it's on
good one.
Netflix right now.
Ooh, you guys
Think?
got to check it
Yeah,
out.
I want to check it out. It sounds fun.
Brad Pitt playing like a pacifist is
Mhm.
fantastic.
So you got to see it?
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
I saw it
nice.
like day one
Oh,
in
okay,
theaters.
okay.
Yeah, the supporting cast is also really good too. Tangerine and Lemon, I think, are the two, the
Yeah.
twins.
The twins.
Those guys are great in that film. He's like the original actor who played Kick-Ass.
Yeah.
Is,
I
I
forget
think,
his
Mr. Lemon.
Aaron something. I think maybe.
Yeah.
I forget
Anyway,
his name.
He's Quicksilver now, isn't he?
He was Quicksilver, right? Or is he?
He showed up in WandaVision.
Evan, it was Evan Peters in the X-Men movies, but then in MCU it was Kick-Ass.
oh, that's right.
I don't know
yeah.
what it
Oh,
is.
yeah,
He's
yeah,
the one who
yeah.
died.
Okay.
It's confusing. yeah.
Yeah.
So I don't know who Quicksilver is nowadays, but
They even have one of the biggest superstars. I think he's from Mexico or maybe Argentina area. Bad Bunny. He's even in this film
I know
too.
that
Yeah.
name.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the musician, right?
Yeah,
Yeah,
Bad
yeah,
Bunny.
yeah.
Yeah, he's huge.
Okay.
That's cool.
Yeah.
'Cause
It was
he's
cool.
from the Bay Area, and he had like 80 people with him. He's like, "We're going to this restaurant," and they're like, "Yeah, right." And you should like 80 people. I guess he just travels around with a huge entourage.
Oh, wow.
Oh my
Like,
god.
everybody from back home.
That's
Just takes
cool.
them across the world.
That's cool.
Well,
Yeah, we recommend, especially me and Mark, recommend Bullet Train. Everybody,
Yeah.
check that one out.
A lot of fun.
Yeah.
So I'm to watch list now.
Yeah. Ian, what's your number 2?
My number 2 is the Batman.
Ooh,
we just talked about it.
The Batman
Um,
again.
Pretty much everything Christian said, I completely agree with. One thing that he didn't mention that I want to talk about, I really like Paul Dano as the Riddler.
Of course.
I thought he did a really good job. Because I didn't know, I remember like there were images leaked of him. It's like, this is strange. Like he looks like the Gimp kind of,
Yeah.
like with Bill Gates glasses. I'm like, I was not looking forward to it. I was like, Robert Pattinson as Batman. Like
Twilight.
they already went and screwed it up with I haven't seen them, but I've just heard nothing but awful things about the Ben Affleck Batman movies.
Oh
And-
yeah, they're so.
and it's a shame because I think Ben Affleck's a decent actor, but I just
Yeah.
heard nothing about bad stuff about those. So I was like, oh great, what now we're gonna get Robert Pattinson? Like okay. And as time got closer to the movie coming out, I was like, well, it's been getting pretty decent buzz, and yeah, like I was like, all right. And you went and saw it. I think you saw it opening night, right?
Yeah.
So,
at IMAX.
Yeah. So then Christian and I went and saw it, and I was just very, very happy. It was
Yeah.
really awesome. Batman's my favorite superhero,
Mhm.
so it was really awesome. And the only thing I don't think it needs to be 3 hours long. You might maybe cut it down a little bit.
I kept thinking it was gonna end like 3 different times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
there's
no.
some stuff in the middle with as much as I like John Turturro, maybe cut some of his stuff out a little bit.
Mhm.
They kind of dragged
The crime
it at
lord.
times. Regardless, I still really enjoyed it, and yeah, it's my number 2. It's just overall very, very fun. The detectiveness to it too, I thought
Right.
that was so well. I think I say it in our review. It felt like Seven at times,
Mhm.
which I really liked.
I like
Yeah.
the technology. He had like an eyeball camera or a
Yes.
contact lens, rather.
And then didn't they do that in another thing we watched like right after too? In Halo they do that.
Halo.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Fucking Halo.
yeah. Oh man.
Worst of 2022.
That's
Possible.
Top of the list is
yeah.
Halo.
We were trying to be positive, doing our best to be positive.
Yeah, let's not start.
Mention the best.
Yeah.
Mention the best things about 2022.
Only the
But,
best. Only
the
the best.
Batman is it's number 2 for me.
Nice. Steven, you got a number 2?
I do, and I'm trying to figure out if I want to throw it in there or not. I'm trying to figure out-
Number 2.
Number
because I like 2 of them for different. One was a horror movie, and like, another one was kind of like, I don't want to call it a historical piece, but more of like a lore piece. But
Come on, man.
Um,
No guts, no glory.
I'll go with the Northman.
Ooh,
That-
okay.
Good one.
I was telling you
Yeah.
that almost made my top 3.
Yeah.
Another
Good choice.
Skarsgård.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes,
that's just
yes.
like something that like I like watching. I know it's not accurate history; it's more lore and more like folklore of Scandinavian countries and whatnot. But
Mhm.
I like stuff like that personally because like you kind of I'm not gonna say you're time traveling, but like you're kind of getting what do you call it, dude? Like a weird look into like Jesus, I'm trying to find my words.
Like a
here.
different perspective, maybe.
More like people's deities and whatnot, or they're kind of like the way how like in modern era right now, kind of like our superheroes, people look at them in a certain way. But let's say humans survive 1,000 years from now, they can be like, oh, this is American folklore. This was the folklore of the era of these different superheroes or whatnot who are
Hmm.
part of these fables and X, Y, and Z.
I like that.
When I saw that, it just reminded me of Beowulf, not the movie, but like actually reading it in middle school.
Hmm.
And just it was really really cool to see. On top of that, I like the main actor. I like Nicole Kidman.
That's
and-
right.
Oh yeah,
Anya Taylor Joy.
Anya Taylor-
Yeah,
yeah,
that's a
yeah.
good cast. Yeah.
Anya Taylor Joy's blowing up too.
She is.
She's doing great.
She's in
The Witch.
the menu. Oh, that's right, The Witch. Yeah.
because I love that movie.
I think that was Robert Eggers did that too. I think.
Mhm.
I think
He
he did
did.
both. Yeah.
Robert Eggers.
Good director.
He's a lot
If he
of
does
fun.
Nosferatu, I'm seeing that.
Oh
And
yeah,
if she's in it, same.
that'd be
Got-
awesome.
Got my butt in the seat.
Yeah,
But yeah, that's I would choose that for my 2 for right now.
That's a great choice.
I really like the imagery too of the Valkyrie towards the end, taking him away. Or I think he like talks to a witch at one point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The Witch
Bjork.
Lady.
It was Bjork.
Oh, yeah.
yeah, yeah,
That was a pretty good one
Yeah.
too. Northman.
yeah.
Because
Great
when,
choice.
when I first started watching it, I was like, "What is it going to be about?" And then when I kind of realized that it was more so less about just making a move, like making an action movie, and more like, oh, that you're dipping into like a belief system or like people that these different heroes of like of the old era of these folklores that they would tell. I just kind of got drawn to it, and I was like, okay, and just hook, line, and sinker took it and ran with it.
I think I did hear the director Edgars. He even said like he consulted with a lot of historians
Oh
and
wow,
religious historians in that era. So that was really good.
Yeah.
He did his homework.
I didn't know that. That's cool.
I like that when they do that. too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Versus like winging it and going away from source, like going away from the source when you kind of don't have to.
Right.
Yeah, right. Good pick.
Yeah.
Good pick.
Indeed.
Yeah, very good thing.
Yep.
Christian, what's your number 2?
The Northman was almost going to be on my list, but I thought of another movie, and that's Crimes of the Future.
Dude,
That was also in my top 3.
Yeah, yeah,
fantastic pick.
Yeah.
I hadn't seen a David Cronenberg movie before, and I'd always hear you, Ian, talking about David Cronenberg, and I was
Very
like, oh man, maybe I should just go and see this, and this
Very
can be
big
my
David
first
Cronenberg
Cronenberg
fan.
experience. But yeah, I like the idea of like people getting turned on by doing surgery on each other or something. I get
Dude.
he's like that, I guess, because there's another movie called Crash that you've told me about where people get turned on by
Oh, yeah.
by car accidents.
Stevens
Yeah.
walked out in our
What?
living room with me watching that. She was like, what the fuck are you watching? What is this? What the fuck's wrong with you?
I still haven't
Get out of
seen
my
it,
house.
but yeah, I'd like to check it out one of these days.
It's
so.
actually it's a good movie.
Okay.
It's if you like Crimes of the Future, there's a good chance you like Crash.
All right.
It's a little similar in that regard.
Crime of the
Yeah.
Future was my first Cronenberg, and it made me go down his library.
You watched the original Crimes of the Future too,
Ooh, that one's a
and
that
that
one's rough
one's
to get through.
that one's even
It's like
more
a student
interesting.
film.
It is.
That one was tough
It's
to
like
get
an
through.
art house. Yeah, that one's. Yeah, I mean, I like it just because it's weird,
Yeah.
but that one's pretty out there as well.
Yeah. Yeah. But Viggo Mortensen, I hadn't seen him in any movie in a long time. I know he was in that one film where he plays like it's like set in the 60s or something during like the height of the civil rights movement and stuff like
Oh,
that.
the Green Book.
Yeah, the Green Book, I
Yeah,
think.
I didn't see that. I heard good stuff about it though.
Yeah, I kept hearing it got like really good.
I think he might have won an Oscar for that or something. I think that movie won an Oscar for something, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
It was a big deal when that came out.
But yeah, so that was the first movie I had seen of him since I think Return of the King,
Hmm.
honestly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen a lot of movies with him in it besides Lord of the Rings. So
A History of Violence is a good one.
That's
History of
that's the
Violence.
first Cronenberg movie he did.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Oh, that's another Cronenberg.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
okay.
He did that, Eastern Promises, and I think a few others with Cronenberg. He and Cronenberg are good friends.
Right. Yeah,
That's
well,
a great pick.
That is a
Thank
great
you.
pick. Yeah.
yeah, because I was really thinking about it. I was like, is it Northman or Crimes of the Future? Both Crimes of the Future, I guess, because that was different.
Oh yeah.
It was a different type of movie, and Kristen Stewart and
Sorry.
Oh, the cat.
like digging in it.
Dad, what are you doing?
We got some friskies going on.
Oh man,
Sorry, folks.
got some catnip in my backpack.
I feel like
Yeah.
Crimes of the Future is pretty topical too, because we just got that newspaper article that came out recently that we're ingesting microplastics into our body. And in this film, they're trying to adjust to eating plastics in the future. Like it's the
Yeah.
next evolution of
Right.
humans.
Yeah, and they got that goop,
Yeah,
They-
the gobbledygook.
the
Yeah.
purple
Yeah,
purple drink of the
The
future.
purple candy bar plastic. Yeah,
What's that movie called? It's a really shitty movie. With Ben Stiller and Owen Wilson.
Envy.
Yeah,
Is it-
Envy.
Oh, I love that one.
When you said
Jack,
goop, yeah.
Jack Black.
Yeah, Jack
Yeah,
Black.
yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Jack
I haven't
Black,
seen
yeah.
that.
Don't do it.
Yeah,
I watched
yeah.
Confidence and Conquer one
I'm gonna
time.
watch it
Even
now.
as a child, like you can put a
Yeah.
movie on back then, and I would just watch it. I was like, what the hell am I
I think we
watching?
saw that
Really?
in
I really
the
like that
theater.
one
I mean,
when I was a
sorry,
kid.
it's just me because like I did the same thing with Bruce Almighty. So I love Jim Carrey. I love Jim Carrey movies, but I was just like, aside from like the Jimmy Hoffa thing, I was like, all right, what's going on? But like,
There's a Jimmy Hoffa joke in there?
yeah,
Really? I
yeah.
don't remember that.
Like, pretty much was like they found him under like some highway, mafia style.
Oh my god.
There was a rumor that he was buried under the end zone in Giants Stadium.
Oh,
Like,
which
yeah,
stadium?
Giants, like the New York Giants.
Oh,
Yeah. He
Yeah,
said,
New
go
York
take a little, like, not metal detector, a little Italian guy metal detector out there. You can find him.
maybe that's
I
why
don't know
they.
why that was an urban legend. It's really strange. Hey, Jamie. What's up, Jamie?
What's up, Jamie?
Hey.
Happy New Year. We're doing our top 3 of 2022. Let us know what your
yeah,
top 3
yeah.
are.
Let us know what your top 3 of 2022 is.
Yeah. To finish out our number 2 slot, I will let you guys know Barbarian was actually my number 2.
Good choice.
Yes.
Good choice.
Yeah, I agree with everything that you said, Steven. I think that it's great to see Justin Long again. I haven't seen him in a while. I grew up with him myself. I know a lot of you guys don't like him, but
I
I think
don't.
that he played a great
He's cool.
douchebag. Yeah.
he did.
I also like the switch in the middle. We're fed that it's an Airbnb story and it's just these 2 characters, and then all of a sudden it switches and we include Justin Long and it becomes like almost like a monster film in a way.
Right.
And we've been watching a lot of period pieces this year, 1970s, 1920s. It was nice to have like a modern
I
film,
agree.
and it's kind of hard to make a modern horror film because we all have cell phones nowadays. There's no threat of getting caught out in the middle of the forest or whatever without a phone to communicate. So having it be about Airbnb, I thought it was totally relatable. When I did an Airbnb, I got the heebie-jeebies myself
Yeah.
in real life. So I thought that it was a really fun modern horror film.
Yeah. I was telling you that too, because Barbarian came out the last out of all the horror movies that I think I saw at least this year. And I really liked X. I really liked Black Phone. But I think I was telling you, I was like, I hope the horror movies aren't just stuck in like period pieces.
Exactly.
Not that I don't have, I like it, but
Yeah.
at the same time, it's like it would be cool to see something really good made nowadays. So
Yeah.
that's what I really liked about Barbarian as well.
Mhm.
That you can still make a horror movie set in modern times and still have it be really good. My main thing, I don't have anything wrong, not wrong, I don't have problems with the switch in the middle. I just think the first half is a lot better.
Right.
Not that I thought the second half was bad. I just thought, to me, the first half was more compelling.
hmm
But regardless, it's a good choice.
Yeah.
It was definitely one of the standouts for horror. It was a pretty good year for horror.
Yeah, fantastic year. But now let's start our
Numero
top
uno.
movie. Yeah, numero
Top
uno.
dog,
Mark, start us off.
The Whale.
Yo.
Yeah.
All right.
I can't, everybody's talking about it. Everybody's talking about Brendan Fraser. I mean, it's a very, very good film.
Mhm.
I've thought a lot about it. I've only seen it one time. I've thought about it a lot since then, as far as why he's doing what he does and that kind of thing. There's a part, spoiler alert, there's a part about the middle of the movie where he's told that he has congestive heart failure, and he goes over to the computer after everybody leaves. He goes over to his laptop. He looks it up, and he's looking up and he's reading about it. And he reaches over into his drawer that's full of candy. He pulls out a candy, and what's the matter?
Oh, he's not listening to
shit, I'm
spoilers.
sorry.
No, you're good. Just keep going.
Anyway, but during the course of this happening, he you know, I think it finally kind of dawns on him, that this is bad. This is bad, and I think everything's just kind of come full circle for him then, but then it's like he's too gone,
Yeah.
from that point on. So you can
Yeah, that wasn't
Okay.
that wasn't
Alright.
much of a spoiler.
Yeah, not really.
Oh, okay. 'Cause I plan on seeing it, so
the thing about it is, and I told Carlos when we talked about it, that if I had a ticket right now, I would go see it again.
Right.
Okay, I have since changed my mind on that big time. The movie to me was, this is going to sound corny, but the movie to me was like an experience.
Mhm.
Everything, it hit all my feels. And if I go and see it again, I'm going to pick it apart.
Right.
And I don't want to do that. I want to stay with the feeling,
Yeah, that makes
And-
sense.
and be done with it instead of it being, oh, it's a good movie.
Right,
it's
yeah.
like,
No, I
can
get
be
that.
done with it.
Just let it settle.
Yeah, I get
Just,
that.
yeah, just maybe 15, 20 years if I'm, still alive, maybe I'll revisit it,
Do a refresher.
yeah.
Yeah. I kind of agree with that. Yeah, just the one sitting and just leave it.
Yep.
I like that. But I do want to analyze that Brendan Fraser performance again. It was so good, insanely good.
Yeah.
Listening to your guys' review of it made me want to go see it for sure.
Yeah.
yeah.
And everybody that was around him obviously acted differently, and they did very, very well at their characters, at what they did,
Mhm.
and the thing that got to me was how much he told with just his eyes or just a subtle look.
Mhm.
That separates it, and I'm thinking, what 15 years ago this cat's chasing mummies around, and now he's doing Shakespearean moves, and it's just it's cool too, that it's it takes place in his apartment, which kind of gives you that because it was a play, and they adapted it to this, and you still kind of get that, I don't know what you call it, the small intimate feel to the
Mhm.
movie
Yeah.
because of that.
So did it feel like a play when you're watching it?
A couple times, yeah,
Okay.
it did. I think it was more just maybe a camera angle
Mhm.
more
Yeah.
than anything else.
Gotcha.
But I like the intimacy of it.
The trailer sells it as Brendan Fraser in the performance of a lifetime, and it makes me want to double feature Gary Oldman's Tiptoes, where he plays a little man,
Right. Yeah.
and then we could watch the little person movie, and then go to Brendan Fraser's the big person movie,
get
and there
the
you go.
Best of both worlds.
Yeah, that might make a good double feature.
Wow,
That might make a good
that's
one.
hilarious.
Why
Boy.
we talked about I was talking to Carlos about this. There were a couple times when he stood up on his walker, so he could move around, and when he stood up, I swear they had the camera down here shooting up, because when he got up there for a split second, it looked like he was like 7 feet tall, and then they pulled the camera back and shot him normally, and he was just normally sized with everybody else, so height wise. And and I and again I'm sitting here and I'm, why would they do that, and I'm like, Mark, stop, leave it alone. You enjoyed it, it somehow plugged itself into the movie that you were watching, and leave it alone.
Mhm.
So that's it.
That's a good top pick.
Yep.
That one's gonna be a contender for sure at the awards.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, Jamie said, I haven't seen a whole lot of stuff this year, but I thought X, Pearl, and Halloween Ends were good. I also thought TCM reboot was silly fun. So bad, it's good kind of thing. I have to catch up. What's TCM?
Texas Chainsaw Massacre.
Oh, I didn't care for that one.
You showed me the end.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, but I get where she's coming from. I can watch movies, and that was silly fun,
Yeah,
I,
yeah, exactly.
That one, I just saw what you showed me, but I get that. As she said, her top picks will change when she gets caught up. That I can relate to that as well.
Juan asked if Med made my top 3. That made my bottom 3.
I still gotta see
Yeah,
I need
that
to.
was
I
not
want
my
to see
favorite.
that. I want to see it.
It was a little too twisted for me. It was a little
Okay,
too
okay.
out there.
You know me. I like that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
you know. Yeah, when that hits streaming for free, I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah, it's worth a watch.
Yeah.
Ian, what's your top pick?
My top pick is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yes.
You, Mark, and I saw that. Yeah, it was a blast. It was a blast. Two of them, I forget the daughter's name. She was really good, but Michelle Yeoh she's a Bond girl. She's a Bond girl in my favorite James Bond, Tomorrow Never Dies. So it was really awesome seeing her. And Short Round,
Dude,
Data from the Goonies is back. Like that was, and he's great. Like
he was amazing.
yeah, he was awesome. Like that. Yeah, it was just that. Just seeing him on the screen just put a big smile on my face. Yeah, it was so creative. You know, I mean, some people said the tone was kind of a bit much, but it worked for me.
Mhm.
Jamie Lee Curtis as what was she, like an auditor or something?
Yeah.
She was pretty good too. Yeah, man, like it was just so creative and just so visually awesome, and the fight scenes were cool.
I don't know the budget compared to the other films we've been talking about, but it felt pretty small compared
Right.
to the rest of these,
but
like Batmans and
but
everything.
The cool thing was it still looks so cool.
Exactly, they pulled it off.
It didn't feel or look cheap.
hmm Watching behind the scenes for a couple of them, they just put a couple green screens on the side of them, and we're able to simulate her like getting transported through time.
Right.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, and just like jumping back, like sometimes like movies where they jump back and forth with things, like it can get a little jarring or a little kind of hard to follow. But
Mhm.
it worked pretty well for me in this. I didn't really have much of a complaint, and yeah, man, like it's just that's the one out of all this year that's the one that probably. I mean, there was a lot that stood out, but like that one to me, it's just the creativeness of it. It just makes my top first pick.
I think I heard it's being nominated for a lot of awards as
Good.
well.
It deserves it.
Yeah.
Mhm. Yeah, it does. James Hong, I think, is in it. The old.
Oh,
guy.
that's right.
Oh,
Yes,
that's right, yeah.
He's like 800
Lo
years
Pan
old.
from Big Trouble.
He
in that
passed
show.
away this year.
Oh,
I think
did he?
so.
Really?
He
I
just-
think so.
He just got a Walk of Fame star like not too long ago.
If he did, that's sad. Jamie said she just picked up the Everything Everywhere All at Once
Oh.
on Amazon.
Yeah.
Jamie, let us know what you think when you watch that.
Please do.
Yeah,
It's one of the best films.
yeah. But no, Mark's right. It was awesome seeing him as well. He's in a lot of my favorite movies.
Yeah, it's good
He's-
seeing him again.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's been in like hundreds of movies. Like his career is very vast.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was an awesome time at the theater.
Oh yeah. I think I saw it like 3 times in the theater.
I picked
So
up
good.
I picked up a copy as well, so I'm gonna hopefully rewatch it soon. That was one maybe like you were saying with the whale, maybe for me is like, just don't overdo it too much on, but I will revisit it soon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Steven, do you have a top for 2022 top pick?
I am split because the movie between the two I want to choose from has already been mentioned, or at least one of them one time. But I'll go horror with it again because X. I just had a fun time watching it.
Ooh, another X.
Like it was a fun movie. It just kind of like it. Nothing's truly original. A lot of stuff's derivative, but it was really, really fun having that twist to see who the killers were, see how everything was going down and whatnot. And it just like we're cracking jokes because at least I was. Because if you watch Cobra Kai,
I have not.
okay, crap.
Christian likes Cobra Kai.
Okay.
Yeah, Christian loves it.
Like I don't want to. Not really a spoiler, but pretty much is like okay, like it's like the tables have turned. Like instead of young people kicking people's ass, old people are like getting
That's
down.
a great way to
Yeah.
describe Cobra Kai.
It's
Old
like-
people kicking young
Getting,
people.
getting terrorized by Vietnam vets.
Yes, yes, yeah. That's a great comparison.
But dude, like I
Oh,
loved it a
God.
lot. It was fun. I like that twist. I like that whole like 80s feel, even though it was like a 70s movie like that. Whenever you have like a decade like 79, 80, 81 or what, no matter what it is, like those 3 years is kind of like it's that that meld and mesh
Exactly.
before, like a little transfer area.
Yeah,
So I like that part about it. I like the actors in it.
Oh, yeah.
because like you said, Jenna Ortega is blown up. Kid Cudi seeing him as an actor, also.
Right.
What's her name?
great.
Brittany Snow.
Oh,
seeing-
Brittany Snow.
Brittany
That's right.
Snow,
because
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember her from like John Tucker Must Die.
Yes.
Litany of other fucking movies from back in the day.
Yeah, she's in a lot of stuff back like in the 2000s.
Yeah, and then also Mia Goth. So,
Yeah.
but it was I had fun watching it. It was literally just had fun through and through. I spent money on it just to watch it. So I
Heck
think
yeah.
it's big enough.
And I did like when because it wasn't streaming for free, and I rented it, I spent like $5-6. I'm like, you know what, it's worth it.
Mhm,
Like
mhm.
it was definitely, you know, worth the coin droppage.
I think I've said it in the past too, but it inspired me to try to attempt to at least make a horror film myself, just because the director, he talked about how he's been watching, I've been watching Texas Chainsaw, I've been watching all these films from the 70s, they've been influencing me, so I've made my own. I'm like, hey, why don't I do that too? One of these days. I think 2023 we're planning something.
You never know.
You never
We
know.
might
I
have
know
something
where you
cooking
could
up.
get some help.
Oh boy.
Yeah, so another great pick. 2022 X.
Yeah.
Let's move on to Christian. What do you got?
My top pick is Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Ooh, another one.
Yeah, I when I first saw this, when I saw the trailer for it, I thought like, just some another movie trying to be something cool and whatever. Okay, and then everybody that I know said that I should go see it and how great it is, and yeah, they weren't lying. So yeah, it's cool to see. I mean, I'm gonna echo a lot of what you said, but seeing Short Round again on the big screen, that was really cool. Actually, I'd never seen him on the big screen in anything because I didn't.
Ki-Hai Kwan, I believe his name is.
Yeah. Ki-Hai Kwan. I wasn't born when Temple of Doom came out, which is like
It just he never really had much of a career after, I don't think.
yeah.
You know?
I'd only been watching Indiana Jones on the small screen
Yeah.
all my life, obviously. So
The
Yeah.
Goonies.
yeah,
Goonies.
Goonies.
Yeah.
Goonies, all right.
Goonies is awesome.
I agree.
Sorry.
I like Goonies. No, Goonies is awesome.
I
I
watched
agree.
that so many times.
Same.
Kid.
Yeah.
Same.
Goonies, Big Trouble, Little China, Sandlot, all that stuff. Even though Sandlot's a little wild card right there, but all that just 24/7.
Yeah.
So it's
Same.
okay, that respect.
All right. Hell yeah, dude.
Did you not grow up with the Goonies?
I didn't watch a lot as a kid. No, I
Okay.
I didn't. It was one of the. I saw it later
Okay.
in my life, like
Gotcha.
middle school, maybe
Okay.
the first time I watched it at school.
Really?
Yeah, I watched it
Yeah.
in my math class of all things
Wow.
for some reason.
Okay.
7th grade math class.
We got
Yeah.
oversaturated in middle school too with the Goonies. Like for
I didn't
PE.
watch Goonies in middle school.
Really?
I'm jealous.
That's all we
No.
watched. It
We
was
watched
horrible.
The Outsiders,
At
and
the
we watched
theater.
this Freaky Friday from the
Nice.
70s with Jodie Foster.
We watched
I don't know.
Yeah, I watched the
Glory
remake.
once in
I saw the
history
remake.
class.
So you watched Glory?
Yeah, history class.
We saw that as well.
Yeah, it's a good
Yeah.
movie to watch. Anyway,
Yeah.
What the hell's going on, man? I watched Bloody Highway, which was they told you about, drinking and driving and all
Right.
that kind of
We,
stuff.
we had to watch
Then I had little cartoons of sperm, this is how you make a baby. I mean, why are you guys getting to watch Glory?
oh
and
no,
Goonies and
we
all
had to
kind
watch
of
that as
stuff?
well.
Yeah,
Trust
we
me.
had-
I
we
mean,
had to watch
the
it.
first time they showed us one of those
Speaking
kinds
of
of videos
which,
was like 4th grade.
There was one.
So
This is gonna. Hopefully, this will tie in. There was one they showed us. This was like in 4th or 5th grade. It was like a family life sex ed video. Benny the Jet Rodriguez was in it.
Swear to God.
I swear. Yeah. Why I don't know,
Was he
but
wearing PF flyers?
no, I think he was wearing. I don't know what the hell he was wearing. But yeah, I was like, what the hell's Benny the Jet Rodriguez doing this family life sex ed video? Anyway, Benny the Jet Rodriguez is in Sandlot.
Yes. Yes.
Another thing I like about your pick is it's the same director as the Daniels.
Right.
Who
Daniels?
they did Swiss Army Man, where Daniel Radcliffe
Oh.
from Harry Potter, he played a dead body.
That farts all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
that's an-
shoving things up his ass too in that movie. You know,
Right,
Exactly.
right.
Yeah.
The
right.
humor
All
is
the What do they
amazing.
call it? Buggery?
Yeah.
They have a
You're
pension
being-
for
Yeah,
buggery.
you're being buggered.
Yeah. Oh,
There's people
boy.
getting whipped and stuff, spanked.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. They got a good humor about them.
They do.
I love it.
Yeah, I like it too.
I think they got their start doing music videos for like Lil Wayne or somebody.
Was it Lil Jon that
Lil
he
Jon?
turned down for what?
Yeah, that one, that
was a big deal when that came out.
Yeah.
yeah, pretty
I
crazy.
don't know why I instantly went back to like 2002, 2003, Little John.
I know, that was later in Lil
Drinking
Jon's
liquor out of
career.
a gas canister. It's like,
Yeah.
"Oh, put all this liquor in this gas canister." Like, how did you do that? In my opinion, that's
Siphoning gas.
yeah. You got gas in there? Oh no, it's liquor. It's like okay, whatever.
Hey,
It's one way.
All right, Carlos.
All right. To wrap it up, 2022, you guys, the top
No.
movie, which I'm surprised none of you guys picked, the best movie of 2022. You guys already know. Juan already knows. It's Morbin time, baby.
Right.
It's Morbius, the year of Morpheus, Dorbius. I'm just kidding, everybody. I think it's just one of my top ones because got re-released
such a
like 3
yeah, it was
times
such a
and it
meme.
flopped every time.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well, we watched that in an empty theater.
Yeah.
Yes, we
We
did.
watched the
Dead
end of it in
empty.
an empty theater
Yeah.
after we saw Everything Everywhere All at Once.
I'm just kidding, you guys. You know it's everything everywhere
Yeah.
all at once,
Yeah.
of course. One of the best movies, not just of the year, I think that I've ever seen ever. It is too good. ASAP said, of course, it's
Yeah,
Morbius. Everybody knows it's Morbius.
Yeah.
No, but Everything Everywhere All at Once, I echo everything you guys say. I know it's gonna win a lot of awards. I don't know which ones yet. Juan, we're not going with Morbius. It was a joke. It was a joke.
Sorry, Juan.
Crushes dreams.
Yeah. Juan, you can make your top 3 list in the comments.
There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Give us your
Morbius,
top-
Morbius,
more
Morbius.
for each time it got re-released.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But yeah, like you guys are saying, the cast was amazing. Jamie Lee Curtis, even as a supporting role,
Yeah.
what
Mhm.
insane. The humor, the action, we had like kung fu action. Oh, and the music. I think it might be up for an award for the music as well.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay, cool.
I actually listen to the soundtrack now and then.
I can
Nice.
see it.
Yeah, we can't recommend Everything Everywhere All at Once enough,
Yeah.
everybody.
Yeah.
Um,
Highly recommend it.
Yes. But that about does it for our top 3, everybody. We got a lot of repeats. We got a lot of recommendations. Does anybody have anything that they didn't mention that they want to mention?
Oh yeah.
This is sort of a documentary that I watched last night that just got released on HBO, but it's called This Place Rules, and
Yes.
it's made by the guy who does Channel 5, Andrew
yeah, yeah,
Callahan.
yeah.
Basically what he does is he goes around with his crew and he goes to like rallies, political rallies, music festivals of all kinds, different types of, just basically trying to see all different walks of life in this way. And he talks to very, very different types of characters, usually very amusing types of people. And he basically sums it all up. And in this documentary, it's really just him like recapping all the stuff that he's done for the year, but he's making a point that both sides of the news cycle are wanting to get people riled up and angry and have them fight each other, which they have very easily succeeded in. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
I saw it last night when it came out.
Yeah.
Really good.
I'll have to watch that.
The story
I didn't
that
know
he's
it was out.
the story he's
Mhm.
able to craft with just all this random trips that he's been taking, he made it make sense.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's
He even
cool.
came to SAC.
Yes,
Right,
that was
I
my
know.
inspiration. I started doing a little bit of journalism myself because I saw
Yeah.
his Sacramento one where the guy was like, cough in my face during the coronavirus.
Yeah.
Cough in my mouth. I ain't scared of coronavirus.
There's like a dude he's interviewing. He won't stop doing push-ups while smoking cigarettes. He just like it's really fucking random.
Oh my God.
He's
I
a real
love that guy.
character.
Dude,
There's a bunch of weirdos. Yeah.
quick question then. I haven't watched the official documentary, but at least what came out so far. I watched all the other stuff from the past this year.
Yeah.
But how many rappers were in it? I'm talking like not rapper, but like random people who
It
rap.
starts out with 2,
The Joker and
Joker Gang and Gum Gang.
Wow.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this. All right,
Yeah. And they even ask him like, why'd you like, well, he asked to the camera, he's like, why did I start it like that? I don't know. Just watch it.
yeah.
Check it
I'm
out.
watching that tonight.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
what's the name of that one again?
This Place Rules.
It's on HBO streaming right now, guys. Just came out yesterday.
Nice.
We recommend it. Anybody else have any other
I got
recommendations?
a list here.
Give us some, Ian. Tell us.
Jackass Forever.
Yes.
That was I saw it with you guys, then I went and saw it again with Christian.
Still gotta watch it.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was, because we grew up with Jackass. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
such fond memories of watching those dudes. And I was kind of worried, like, are they too old? And they brought in new people, but yeah, it just worked very well. It was a really
It
fun
did.
time.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks that Bam wasn't in it, but it
He's-
was just nice to see
hey,
everybody.
He has problems.
He's in it- he's in it for a second.
He's in a little bit,
Oh,
but
Carlos, can you grab me one?
he's not
Can I
credited.
have one too, please?
Did I get another Corona? Sorry, Carlos is our barman
Yeah.
right now. He's our
Yeah,
bartender.
Yeah,
I'm almost out with this one, so
we're gonna tip him.
it's New Year's. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Thank
Oh, you got the
sir.
whole package.
The whole kit and caboodle.
Nice.
Let's try this passion fruit.
Let's go ahead and dig through it and find it.
Dig through them all.
Wow.
It's probably at the bottom.
It most likely is.
I work for that shit.
That's the way the
motherfuckers.
world works right there, dude. Let me see.
You have a bunch to do.
Yeah.
All right. Let me do
Yeah.
my
Go.
one,
Go.
and then you can
Go,
rattle.
go for it.
The menu.
We're talking
Was
about
that
before we
good?
started
Yes.
recording.
Okay.
Oh, do what? We're not recording.
No,
we are.
We were talking about that before we
Thanks.
were recording.
We were, yeah. Yes, the menu, folks. Very, very good movie. Ralph Fiennes. Let's see. That Anya Joy is in
Anya
it.
Taylor-Joy, forget about it.
Yeah.
She is the new Furiosa.
Really?
Yeah, with the new
Really?
Mad Max coming out. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's awesome.
Okay. Is it the prequel?
I think it's got to be.
Yeah.
I support that.
Because the way the last one ended seems, I don't know. Could you do a sequel to that?
We probably could.
They'd
Do a sequel.
find it
As we've learned, you can do a sequel to anything.
Right, yeah.
No one's
Yeah.
ever really gone.
Exactly.
I don't know though, because I mean that movie was based on her.
Right.
So then you would either have to stay there and she would have adventures or you'd follow Max.
Yeah.
So I
this,
don't know.
this might be controversial, but I pick Anya Taylor-Joy over Charlize Theron any day.
Hmm.
That's just me.
That's not
Interesting.
controversial.
Interesting.
Really?
Where's-
I thought everybody thought Charlize Theron was the greatest thing ever.
She's
No.
African American. Aside from that, you know.
That's a
Oh,
good
that's
point.
right.
She is. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like Elon Musk. He's an African American
Straight
too.
up, dude. Leave
Yeah.
the community.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me stop starting
Gotta
shit.
gotta represent those South Africans, man.
Let me
Yeah.
stop, dude.
You ever see Lethal Weapon 2? Come on.
But yes, let's get back to the menu. Yes, the menu. Ralph Fiennes is in it. He is this master chef, and rich people go to his island and they eat his rich people food. Is like $1,200 to go and eat this kind of stuff. Well, this particular time, the people show up, and it's very military like, as far as how he runs his kitchen and that kind of stuff. But each course obviously is different. Sometimes the course has to do with food. Sometimes it has to do with
Humans?
something bad maybe happening to one of the guests.
They
And then-
cut them up?
And then the guests find out. No,
Just
they
have to
never
wait and
eat.
see.
They never eat the guests.
Oh, there's no cannibalism.
No.
I'm disappointed.
There's a movie out right now. My mom keeps. It's called Bones and All. That apparently is. about
Oh, I
wanna see
cannibalism.
that.
I want to see that.
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
Come on.
Yeah, I think we saw a trailer for it when we saw Dawn of the Dead. If I
Is
remember
Army
correctly.
Hammer in it?
That
Oh,
would be
no.
very apropos. Yeah,
The cat
he-
from Dune's in it.
He this is a Mike Stoklasik joke. I didn't come up with this. One time, Army Hammer put a can of Coca-Cola in an oven, and someone's like, why are you doing that? And he said, because I'm baking soda.
Oh,
Arm and Hammer baking. Anyway,
okay.
it's a Mike Stoklasik joke.
You know what?
Anyway,
That's a good dad joke.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not
so
bad.
you
that's-
Not bad.
gotta give props to
Yeah.
Mike Stoklasik. Come on, Red Letter Media. Come on. Anyway,
So then,
sorry for going on tangents.
and then enough things happen to individual people that now chaos starts as far as all the people. So,
I believe
Okay.
that one, the menu is
Yeah, I want to watch that.
that one's going to be streaming soon.
Good.
Maybe
Alright.
January 6th, I
Yeah.
think,
thanks
on HBO. I'm excited to see it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Moldy
You
himself.
like it? It's good stuff.
Do you have any more honorable mentions?
I was gonna say the Northman.
that's on my list too. Yeah, that
Um,
almost made my top 3.
Yeah, same.
One of my honorable mentions was the Everything Everywhere, and
Mhm.
then the Unbearable Weight of Massive.
That's on my
Talent.
list. My
With
honorable
Nicolas
mention list as
Cage.
well.
Nicolas Cage.
Do
man.
you still feel the same about that movie?
Yeah, it wasn't my
Yeah.
favorite this
Yeah.
year.
Yeah,
Wasn't a favorite of mine, but I liked it.
yeah, it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. See, I really like the buddy movies. You know,
Mhm.
whether it be like the buddy cop, whether it be the Lethal Weapons or Last Boy Scout, or even like Dumb and Dumber. I
Mhm.
just I like a good buddy movie, and that was a good buddy movie in my opinion. Wasn't great, but it was good.
It would have had a better impact if they didn't show one of the more funny scenes in the
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes.
The trailer messed it up.
Yeah, dude, that
Yeah,
was like
yeah.
one of the funniest fucking jokes,
trailer.
and they totally spoiled that in the fucking trailer.
The audience was
Um,
still rolling though.
It was still funny, but
Yeah.
it would have been so much more funny if we hadn't seen it already.
Yeah. I heard people can start suing
I heard that too.
produce not produce
Studios.
movie studios for doing that if they show a spoiler in a trailer.
That's been like
I'll be
a
alright.
topic for a long time. That I remember when Rogue One came out, people were like, "What the fuck? All the stuff that was in the trailer isn't in the fucking movie. What the fuck?" Disney.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Interesting.
yeah. I don't know. I mean, they had like a loop. They had like a counter argument. I forget what it was, but that'll be interesting to see. Because then I guess in a way it is kind of false advertising.
Yeah,
I don't
it is.
know.
And if
It's fake
the,
news.
you figure too,
Yeah,
you know, if the
exactly.
trailer's over 2 minutes long, you pretty much, because I'll be sitting there
Yeah.
with Kathy and we'll watch a trailer. I was like, well, we just saw the movie.
Yeah,
Right.
like I go out of my way now to do my best not to see trailers because I don't like that. You know, I want to go in just having a general idea, not like, oh, I know when this beat's gonna happen or this, that, and the other thing. Like, take some of the fun out of it.
I like to live dangerously.
I too like to live dangerously.
Steven, do you have any honorable mentions?
Let me think real quick. I know it was brought up earlier, but I like the Batman a lot, and one of the main reasons I liked it a lot too is like the whole Riddler arc, because I was talking to somebody about it, and they were like, when he had spoilers, when he had like 500 followers, they were like, "That's not that many people." I'm like, when you're fucking deranged, yeah, that's all you need. You got a little army right there. It's like
Small
just,
little army.
yeah,
Yeah.
just go ahead and do stochastic terrorism. That's gonna work.
Oh yeah.
We're
Yeah.
at what, almost 600 subscribers right now.
Yeah.
There you go.
All right,
There we go.
guys.
There you
Personal
go.
army.
Get your duct tape out.
Yeah, yeah.
Your gimp suits.
Yeah, yes, yeah, exactly. Your bondage. Your bondage.
no.
Go down to the local S&M shop. Yeah, I like that. You know, I like that too because it's almost kind of scary in the sense of how real that is. You know,
Mhm.
Look at right now, dude. I want to say it was it North Carolina or somewhere else, like some like weird. I don't want to call them. I guess you can call them an insurgency group or some kind of militia type esque people, for like taking out power grids in certain areas. People,
Right.
14,000 people lost power because they were shooting at the Jesus Christ.
The power station.
Thank you, the power station they had. And it's just like stuff like that that makes you kind of just like, dude, like what? You're so deranged to the point where you want to mess up everybody else's life, you know, for what cause exactly? For something you think is very, very righteous, but the rest of us really think you're literally out of your mind and you actually need help or to be committed. But I just like that they're kind of bringing into a superhero film, and also I like the fact that you ever watch Titans on first it was on DC Universe, now it's on HBO Max.
Mm-mm.
I've not.
When you're another spoiler, when you're watching the gang of Jokers and whatnot in the beginning, or at least the people who were
That's
kind of
right.
emulating them, the kid who was having second thoughts plays Tim Drake in the Titans TV show.
That's
So
awesome.
That also
That's
like
cool.
a little crossover, right?
Tim
there.
Drake is, if you don't know, Tim Drake is Robin.
Yeah,
Oh,
so that's awesome.
Okay.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I was
Nice.
like, oh,
Yeah. Wow.
You think they're gonna bring him in?
I don't know.
I mean, I could.
Well,
That'd be cool.
we didn't even talk about it. They hint at Joker at the end.
Oh yeah.
Which
yeah.
I was talking to my buddy yesterday. He said this the night we saw it, and he feels the same way about it. He didn't really care for the little Joker wink wink nudge nudge at the end. It's like we already have the Riddler. Why do you? It's like the Joker. It's like, you know.
Is it too soon?
I think that's how he feels.
Yeah.
And it's just we've had so many Jokers. I thought, you know, because there was a scene cut that you can watch it on YouTube or whatever. Like Batman goes to him for help in Arkham, and I really like the way he looks.
Hmm.
He's like got like mange, so to speak.
Oh, in the deleted
yes,
scene.
yeah. You can kind of see it a little bit in the final movie, but like in the deleted scene, you can see it more, and it's different. It looks better than the god awful Jared Leto version. The face tattoos and the grill.
Both versions.
Gotta be-
Oh, that's right, because
The-
he's in Justice League, right?
He's in the Snyder cut.
First of all, I don't understand how you literally mess it up when you have the animated film Assault on Arkham, and somehow, some way, you can't transfer that to live action. And you just find a way to mess it up.
That movie.
Secondly, when you brought the Joker behind, I didn't see deleted scenes, but when you see him in the actual film, he reminds me of Stitches. If you know who that is, or no?
Stitches.
I don't think
So
so.
he's
No.
like this rapper dude from Florida, and like, you know, like most rappers, not all, like just talk shit and kind of just like, you know, making it's a thing. But
Oh yeah.
literally, he has like a tattoo on his face of like these fake stitches, and he just looks insane. I don't know where he's at now. He's probably washed up. I don't know. And if he sees, it's like, but still, that's not the point. But when I saw that, I kind of chuckled a little bit because I'm like, okay, yeah, it's kind of cool. But he kind of looks like this dude. Like,
I thought it worked. I thought for me it worked. I wasn't like, oh god, really?
I'm excited
I-
for that actor.
Yeah.
I think his name's
that's-
Barry.
He's a good actor. He's been in a lot of stuff recently,
He was just in Banshees of Inisherin.
right?
He did really
he
good in
was
that
in The Northman, and he was in Dunkirk, which is years ago, but He's been in a decent amount of stuff. He's a good actor. Eternals,
The Green Knight.
The Green.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what I'm thinking. Not the Northman. I'm sorry. He's in The Green Knight. That's what I was thinking of. Did
Yeah.
that came out last year, right?
Last year.
Mhm.
Yeah. My apologies.
Still
But,
gotta watch that.
I like the Northman
Ooh,
better than the
wait,
Green
wait,
Knight.
wait.
I think.
I like the Northman better than Green Knight.
That's what he just
Yeah.
reminded me of.
I can see he's got like the fake Glasgow smile.
Exactly. Yeah.
Why would you do that to
I
yourself?
know.
I don't
God,
know. I don't know.
what a mess.
Wow.
Well,
Oh
to
my
be fair, he is from Florida.
That's
sorry,
That's
Florida.
no, hey, I got family. You're right, man. You're right.
It's
That's
like, you
very
never-
Florida.
never shouldn't get them. when you get out
Yeah,
there.
Florida is an interesting place.
Yeah.
I got a few.
Rattle
Right,
them off.
okay,
and rattle
so-
them
Yeah,
off.
rock and roll, man.
Top Gun Maverick.
A
Mhm.
classic.
Did you see
Liked
that?
it. Yep. Mhm.
I am not a Top Gun fan, and I I could not care less about this new Top Gun, but my buddy had me over one night and we watched it. It was pretty good. I was
Mhm.
actually fairly surprised. I thought Tom Cruise and Val Kilmer's in it for a second. Their scene was really good acting. There's some scenes that were like, a little, so mainly at the bar. I'm like, okay,
Right.
yes,
That's-
you do this in the first one, and
Mhm.
we know, but at the same time, like, the characters were pretty well written, the new characters. Yeah, it surprised me. I was actually like, oh wow, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
All the jet stuff was cool.
Hmm. It got me
Actually-
juiced.
Yeah, you got to see it in the like not only the front screen but like the side screens.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
projected on the sidewalls.
Right,
Screen
yeah.
X at
Yeah,
Regal
what'd you
theaters.
think of that?
That is cool.
Did
That
we
was
talk
pretty
about that
cool.
yet? You
That was
liked it?
fun. Yeah,
Nice.
a lot of fun.
Yeah, that's definitely innovative. That's for sure.
Yeah.
And it was nice too that it wasn't a Tom Cruise movie where he's running around smiling the whole time and
Yes.
all that crap.
Yeah. Yeah.
What else you got?
South Park: The Streaming Wars. I saw it listed for films, so I was like,
I missed that one. I
my
haven't
brother
seen
and I
it.
watched it, dude. It's funny.
Okay.
It's
They are.
it's a funny take on streaming, like streaming
Okay.
services. It's if you have HBO Max, I think it's on HBO Max, right? Or
Yeah.
Paramount.
All the well,
It's confusing because
It-
some of the stuff is on Paramount Plus, right?
yeah. If you want to be like for sure like able to watch it, go on Paramount Plus, I guess. But eventually they add everything to HBO.
Okay. Yeah. It was fun. Crimes of the Future.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Hustle with Adam Sandler. It's a Netflix movie.
Mm-hmm.
He's like because you didn't know what it was. I was kind of trying to describe it to you. He's like a basketball scout, and he's trying to get this one European
Yep,
dude.
I saw
Did
it.
you see it? What did
Yep.
you think?
Yeah.
It was
I liked
good.
I was
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because when I think of Adam Sandler, except for like Uncut Gems, when I see new Adam Sandler movies, I'm like, no, thank you. But this one was pretty good. Queen Latifah's in it. She's his wife. She's his wife. She was pretty good. Yeah, I didn't see all of it. I need to watch the second half, but from what I saw, I enjoyed.
I went to visit my son in Illinois, and I was there for a week, and it took him probably a good 2-3 days to try to talk me into watching this thing. So I'm like, no.
Yeah,
no.
right.
But then you think about it, pretty much every movie that Adam Sandler's in, he has something to do with basketball.
That's a
you
good.
know,
He's a big
it's-
basketball fan.
Yeah,
that's
apparently
a
he's
good-
actually a pretty good player. I've heard.
nice.
Yeah.
So yep. So
Fucking ball.
I took the dive, and
It's
I'm
a
glad I
good movie.
did.
Yeah. If you guys are ever bored, I would recommend it. And
Okay.
I still need to finish it. But from what I saw, I enjoyed.
He was good
Alright.
in Uncut Gems
He's,
too.
that was
Oh,
very
yeah.
good,
I should
very
check
good,
that out.
I
very
saw
good
that at
movie.
the tower. when it
Yeah.
came out.
I was jealous because I would have liked to. Yeah, that was a really awesome movie.
I didn't think that would be at the tower, but it was.
Well, it's an A24, and they show a lot of.
Oh, it was?
It is an it's an A24
Oh,
movie.
yeah, okay, there you go.
And they're big fans of A24.
Yeah.
It's a good studio.
Uncut Gems is one of those movies where I see it, I'm like, no. The next time I'll see it, no, so I can't.
Wait, have you watched it yet?
No.
Oh.
no.
I
keep-
recommend it.
I keep
It was
passing
surprising.
It's
I just
good,
know
man.
about it. I know about the memes and everything. too.
Yeah,
That's what
yeah.
really came from
It's good. It's good.
That's why I had to watch it. Was the memes? I was
Right.
like, oh, I gotta see whatever he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Yeah.
What else you got, Ian?
Beavis and Butthead do the universe.
I missed that one. I didn't
It's
watch
funny, man.
it. Yeah,
It's funny.
I love
Yeah.
Beavis.
Yeah,
Butthead.
it was fun. And my brother and I, when I go over to this place, we'll put on the new Beavis and Butthead. It's pretty funny. Some good stuff. So yeah, Beavis and Butthead do the universe. The Black Phone. Really enjoyed the Black
Mhm.
Phone.
Good stuff.
Barbarian. Really enjoyed Barbarian. Barbarian, and Pearl.
Yep. Good picks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, those were all movies that I saw that I really enjoyed in this year.
I just have three. The newest one streaming on HBO right now is Banshees of Inisherin. Very simple story, almost a very relaxed film compared to these other ones we've been talking about. But Colin Farrell's in that one. And he has his I think he's actually from Ireland in real life. So
Yeah,
he
he's
has that
Irish.
accent. And just him conversating in that accent's amazing, especially watching him as the penguin
Yeah,
transformed
yeah.
back to just a little Irishman is
Yeah.
amazing.
I like his co-star.
Yeah, I can't remember his name. He's from Harry Potter though.
He's Mad Eye Moody.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
Brennan Gleeson.
Brendan, thank you. He's a
Gleeson.
good, yeah, I like him a lot.
Yeah.
He's a good actor.
They have a really good banter back and forth in this film.
Yeah,
And the supporting cast is amazing. He has a sister. I don't remember the actress's name, but she does amazing. For my other two picks, we've been talking about a lot of horror this film. Great year for horror. And I was talking about how Barbarian was really good on the modern take. We also have Bodies, Bodies, Bodies by A24 Studios. That's a very modern take. Might even be a little annoying because it's a lot of younger ladies, so they're all texting through the whole movie. Or
once I saw Pete Davidson I'm like, nope.
yeah, but Pete Davidson, he's only in there for a short while, and he
That's
plays his
fair.
part very well.
His best role is in Suicide Squad.
Where he just blows up
Yes,
immediately.
Yes.
Yeah, but I totally recommend Bodies, Bodies, Bodies. And then we also lost the drummer from Foo Fighters
That's
this year.
right, yeah.
So I gotta mention Studio 666, a horror film done by the entire band of Foo Fighters. They're all the main characters in that one, and they're just in a scary mansion trying to record the greatest hit you've ever heard. Meanwhile, Dave Grohl's getting possessed by demons. And hilarity ensues,
That's-
as well as blood.
Yeah, that's a real mansion, I believe.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, with rumors like that it's haunted or something. I think from
That-
what I've read.
It's not like the most professional film. It's not going to blow you away, but it's just a well done film by a band. Dave Grohl was all like, I want to make a horror film. And he did it.
Yeah,
And it's good.
yeah, respect
It's fun.
that. So,
Yeah. So recommend Studio 666, Banshees of Inisherin, and Bodies, 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 everybody.
nice.
All
Yeah.
right.
Anybody else have any honorable mentions for 2022?
No, just a lot of stuff I want to go watch now.
I know. Yeah.
No
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
We got a big watch list now.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Jackass, but you took it.
Jackass was, oh man, that was so fun.
Yeah, it was.
I'd never seen a Jackass movie with you in the theater too, and our whole friendship is almost based off of Jackass. We are Jackass in many ways, so it
Yeah.
was really awesome getting to see that with you in the theater.
Yeah, it was cool.
Because I mean, it was almost like we even gonna see another Jackass movie, so that was cool.
Ooh, Kathy suggested Prey and Violent Night. Prey was up there for me too. I was trying to
Yeah.
decide on that one as
I
well.
forgot all about Violent Night.
I gotta finish watching
Love
Prey.
that. Love that movie. It
Yeah.
was so cool. Prey. I can't.
I feel the same way, Mark.
No,
Just can't.
I liked
feel the
it.
same way.
It's
I liked
all
what
right.
they did.
It's
It's
it takes a
boring.
bit. It takes a bit in
It's
the
fucking boring.
beginning.
Sorry,
Yeah.
it's fucking boring.
The first half of it, I was just like, yeah,
I didn't.
it's all right.
I'd take a break on it. Less about it being slow and more about me kind of being a purist. And I was like, why are they speaking English?
Yeah,
And I feel the same
right.
like when I watch Enemy at the Gates. Like, it's a good movie. Like when I was a kid, if I would have watched, I would have loved it. But now I'm just like,
What is
July
it?
it's a movie about pretty much the USSR during
Oh.
World War II.
Okay.
It's
Why aren't they
about
speaking
snipers.
Russian?
Yeah, and I was like, I can't buy it. I'm sorry. The older I've gotten, I'm just like, I can't do it.
Valkyrie with Tom Cruise. They complain, why aren't they speaking German? Like, yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And like, I'm sorry for being that, but like, when
The
I was
Hunt-
younger, I could buy it. Now
The
I'm
Hunt
just
for
like,
Red October does that really interestingly. They start
movie.
speaking Russian and then they like transition into speaking English. It's really interesting.
Great transition.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I don't know if that's a better way to do it. I don't know,
See, I
but
saw it when I was a kid though on an airplane, and I was just
Hunt
like,
for October.
anything history related normally it just sticks to me like glue. Ever since I was a kid, I just go with it. So I remember I not fell in love because like how sad it is, but still I love the movie.
Hunt for Red October or
Yeah.
Enemy at the Gates.
Hunt for Red
Okay.
October. Oh, no,
It's a good
I
movie.
couldn't finish Enemy at the Gates. It was like
Oh,
can't
really?
finish it.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
like, nothing against Jude Law, love you, dude, but no, I couldn't.
Sorry, good old
The
Luke.
kind of take I took on Hunt for October was, you're on a brand new submarine. All this is still kind of new. There's a lot of tension and everything. And I would want to have as many bilingual people on that sub as I could because, you're farting around with your mortal enemy, so that's kind of the take I always took on it, because like first thing, they're all of a sudden they've transitioned to English. I'm like, what's the deal?
Yeah.
But then I'm like, well, they might have to,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
I don't know.
That just reminds me, like, I mean, on a joking note, because it's like my life. Signs, when pretty much they're, I think in Spain, the kids are just speaking Spanish, and then like all of a sudden it's behind. And like as a kid, I was like, remember, like they're speaking to straight Spanish, dude, and like the alien comes from behind the bush, but he's like, it's behind, and I was like, all right, M. Night Shyamalan, come on, dude,
Wow.
come on, man,
Wow.
just randomly out of nowhere.
And it's funny because then Joaquin Phoenix starts speaking. He's like, "Mucho de vámonos." It's like, let's go. I remember that. I don't remember that. That's funny though.
It was just random. I was just like, what, like why? Even as a kid,
You know,
I still loved it though.
say what you will about.
Very good.
I'm not a M. Night Shyamalan. I do like Signs. I like Sixth Sense. I like Unbreakable. A lot of people like shit on Signs, like the aliens. Oh, they go to their one weakness is water. They go to a planet that's 80% water. Oh, it's like, they might not know. You know, they might not know that water's bad for them.
They were just
you know?
winging it at that point.
Yeah.
Dude.
I think in Scary Movie 3, Charlie Sheen, it's a pretty funny joke. Like they can't open doors, and Charlie Sheen's like they've mastered interstellar space travel, but they can't open a door. The movie still works for me. Like
Yeah.
it's
That's a fun one.
Like it's good. That's good Mel Gibson performance for the most part.
Got to swing away.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. That's
Swing with
that's
the
back
dances.
when M. Night. That's probably his last good movie, in my
You
opinion.
didn't like the village?
Hey,
The Village is good. He doesn't like The Village.
Split's good.
Split's good.
Village, a lot of great cast, but
Village is good. It's a good movie.
uh,
Fuck you, Ian.
That twist.
right.
I consider me fucked. I'm fucked.
Now, before we close out the show, guys, does anybody have any predictions? Did I say that right? Predictions for 2023, movie wise or
Christian's been
otherwise?
saying the 49ers are going to be in the Super Bowl.
Ooh,
Yep.
that's a good prediction.
We are. Bitch.
You know who he's fan like right now? He's like a Cowboys fan. He's every year's their year, so it's okay.
Unfortunately,
At least the difference
yeah,
between them and us is we win playoff games.
that is true.
Are you gonna get a ticket
Yeah,
to the Super Bowl?
Oh yeah,
I got an idea.
Where
on
is
how
it
you
this
guys can
year?
win.
Arizona.
Arizona?
Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Let's go ahead and go.
Not far away.
Go get Steve Young back, get Joe Montana back, get some close to me, get
Deion
Jordan, put him back in the
Sanders.
game.
Screw,
Yeah.
screw. Where's Deion? The University of Colorado? No, he's going back to the
He's
49ers.
coming back.
Yeah, put on that red bandana, man.
Hey, I like that right there. ASAP can
Mm.
yeah, that's right.
Boo the Niners.
Yeah.
Whatever. Is that?
Bang bang Niner gang, bitch.
Think about it. I like U40. I like Pilo. I'm just like, why would you do this?
Anybody else have any more predictions?
Not a Raiders fan. You see what they've done lately?
Dude, I look. Come on now. I'm a Raider. Come on now.
Oh yeah.
I'm not over here bragging and boasting. We suck. It is what it is.
Well, this happens.
I've been the same since 03. Sorry.
Okay.
God, that was what a year that was for them too. Never forget that fucking Super Bowl.
Watch that. That was hard to watch.
Jesus.
My prediction, it's pretty obvious, but Everything Everywhere All at Once is going to sweep
Yeah.
all the awards.
Do you think Brendan Fraser's going to win the Oscar?
I don't know. If he has to compete against Mia Goth, which he probably
Do
doesn't,
they still do the genders, or did they do away with the
I
genders?
wonder if they'll do, they'll probably have female and male, huh?
Because a lot of people were talking about just do best actor and include the chicks in there too.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Mia Goth for best female, Brendan Fraser for the best male performance.
Is Mia?
Sounds
Are they
good.
talking about Mia Goth getting nominated?
I have not heard
I hope
anything
so.
about her.
I mean, I don't really care. To me, the Oscars is mainly like a popularity contest.
Mhm.
But if they do get nominated, I will be happy.
Yep.
All the snobs can, they acknowledge that. That'd be cool.
I'm just afraid that because of all the hype around Brendan Fraser, that that's going to work against him.
You're right.
Right.
Yeah, it can be detrimental at the same time.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of what the Oscar people do, aren't they? Like a separate unit that
I
does this
don't
kind
know.
of crap.
Yeah, I don't know.
And,
All I know is they're a bunch of snabs. Bunch of snabs.
Any more predictions, guys? Anybody in the comments with a
Um,
prediction?
I hope Maxine is good.
Yes.
I hope Guardians of the Galaxy 3 is good. I hope
Yeah.
John Wick
Yeah.
4 is good. I hope the new Ant-Man movie is good because I like those movies.
Mhm.
Yeah, I just a lot of hope.
Optimism.
A lot of hope.
What about for TV? Yeah, you guys
What
predicting
is-
anything
what is
for
there
TV?
on
Oh,
TV?
man, dude.
It's new Mandalorian season.
Ooh.
Halo 2.
Right. like, Jesus
I
Christ.
couldn't. He told me you guys were watching
This is
that.
awesome, man.
I tried to watch it and I was just like, I gave up. And I was like, I can't do this. This shit sucks so bad.
Maybe
not
they can
good.
do a course correction for season 2. I
Hey,
don't know.
There you
everyone
go.
said that about Star Trek: The Next Generation. The first season is bad, and the second season was kind of bad, and then third season got shit right. So you never know.
You never know.
You never
gotta have
know.
faith. You gotta
Yeah.
stick with
Star
it.
Trek: The Next Generation is one of the greatest shows of all time. So you never know.
ASAP King says Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse
yes.
movie of the
Yes.
year for
Yeah, I'm looking
2023.
forward to
Wait,
it, too.
wait. Was that?
No,
wait,
it's coming out. It's coming out.
Okay.
The second one coming out.
I will
this,
see that.
2023.
Yeah.
I still have yet to see the first one, but I bought it. I have it. So because it looks so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's
and
a great
I
one.
wish I had seen it when it came out.
It did a good job with it,
Yeah.
in my opinion.
Some people say it's the best Spider-Man movie, and I believe that.
Yeah.
Speaking of Brendan Fraser, have you seen Doom Patrol?
No, I remember when that was out, you were talking about it, and you said it was really good.
Yeah, I've heard it's a good
Season
show.
4 is out
Yeah.
right now.
Is that the one they canceled?
No,
Whatever.
no, but he plays Robot Man.
I think I'm thinking
And,
of
like,
Swamp Thing.
Yeah, Swamp Thing was the
Yeah.
one. Yeah,
I don't know
Crystal Reeve.
why I got those mixed up.
It was sad, man. It was
Yeah.
sad when they canceled.
Yeah,
it.
it's a bummer.
Steven, any predictions?
Honestly, off the top of the head, I know we're probably not going to get it in 2023, but I want an Andor season 2.
Oh yeah, that might take a while, huh?
Yeah,
To like
Yeah,
film
that's-
and edit and everything.
No, that'd
Maybe
be
2024.
yeah,
probably
hopefully.
most likely.
But that right there, literally that show. Like I know we've talked about it, but I loved it a lot.
Yeah.
I liked it.
Oh, I'm not saying you didn't
I
like
liked
it.
it.
I'm not saying you didn't like it. I'm just
Probably not as much. Did you watch it,
What?
Andor?
No.
Not as much as you guys, but it's a very good show.
Yeah.
It's a very good show.
Yeah.
It's the best Star Wars show,
Yeah.
Ooh.
I would say.
And then there's Willow. God,
Oh
Yeah, I
haven't
no.
even tried
Sorry,
to watch it,
Christian.
don't waste your time. Just watch the movie.
That's a
Sorry
bummer,
about
man.
Willow.
Oh yeah,
That's
ASAP
fucking-
King. That's right. I want to watch that too.
Oh,
Oh,
ASAP
yeah,
King
new
said Winnie
Indiana
the
Jones.
They
Pooh.
made a
Yeah.
Grinch one too.
I want to watch both.
Oh,
things.
yeah.
That's what I'm
I don't know
talking
about this trend of making
It's
these
kind of strange.
Do it.
classic
It's
films
kinda
and horror
strange.
films.
Do
I
it.
don't know. So Winnie the Pooh apparently is public domain now. I don't know how they did the Grinch.
Yeah.
He
But
might be too.
I really?
Public
Yeah,
domain.
he was.
That's so weird.
They could've
He was
been
back in
playing
the. I mean, the
Grinch is like
the
what,
cartoon was in the
60s?
60s.
Yeah,
Hmm.
60s,
that's the
60s.
Grinch movie people should watch. In my opinion.
with the
The
Jim
original
Carrey.
cartoon.
No, Stephen.
No.
The Boris Karloff one.
Oh, okay.
I mean, everyone likes the Jim Carrey one. That's fine. But Cocaine Bear.
Sam's ready for Cocaine
Yeah.
Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
If you guys go see it, I'll go
Yes.
see it.
Why not?
Here's the thing, though. You guys are talking about time-specific horror movies. Well, you got Winnie the Pooh. There's not really any time to it. Grinch,
Mhm.
there's not really any time to it.
Right.
So Plus, they just might be running out of ideas.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Cat-
Exactly.
Could be.
Kathy said Megan, The Violent Winnie the
Yeah,
Pooh,
Megan.
Indiana Jones, and John Wick 4.
It's like the
Mm.
6th Indiana Jones, I think. So
No,
I'm excited for the
Watch
Indy.
the trailer. I was just like, I can't do it, man.
Dude, no, it
Thank
looks
you.
good.
I don't even like the fourth one. It looks. He was already old in the fourth movie.
He was.
Yeah.
He's like 80 fucking.
well,
He's
yeah,
older than 80 years old.
Fuck it.
they gotta
God.
Yeah.
they gotta hurry up with the movie before he dies.
Exactly. Yeah. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
like,
I'm kind of excited to see that horror film Megan, where it's like a
Yeah.
Doll.
real life doll.
Yeah.
That one looks kind of fun.
That's
It's-
interesting.
it's-
It's a January movie though, isn't it?
yeah.
is it?
Well,
Uh,
come on. I mean,
Yeah, we're seeing it
Uh,
look, if you guys,
next week. I think.
I'm sorry to rain on the parade, but it just looks exactly. It's very apropos. It just looks like Child's Play, Chucky.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah,
and there's
probably like a
another
take on
and there's
that.
another movie called the guys I watch on YouTube are saying this called Dolly Dearest. It's like the female Chucky.
Mm.
Which, sorry, Megan, but they kind of already did it.
Ah,
Yeah, but Megan's a little more advanced.
Yeah.
She's not.
Didn't
a
they
little
do that in
fluffy
the Child's
ball.
Play remake? He's like Chucky's like an app-based
Wait,
doll or something.
wait,
like
with Aubrey Plaza.
Yes.
I still have not watched that yet.
I
so
haven't
I'm
watched it
gonna
either,
watch
but like I don't know. Megan, meh.
I Robot with Will Smith. They already
I-
done it.
I-
They already did.
that's
No.
like that
And
movie.
we
That's-
can be wary of him at the show next year.
Oh my god! Yeah. How many people? That's a predict. How many? All right, we'll place bets right now. How many people is Will Smith slapping at the Oscars?
Need to have
Who's he
Yes.
slapping?
Put Will Smith,
yeah, who's he slapping?
put Will Smith
Yeah.
in the airplane reboot as the pilot.
Oh my
Oh
god!
my
Snap out of it! Snap out of it! They need to edit him in the movie. Oh my god!
they should do that.
Juan says Mario.
ASAP King said Mario and the new Evil Dead
Dead.
Rises. Yo,
Mario.
I'm
great
kind of
picks,
worried
great
about
picks.
Mario.
No, Mario looks kind of
I'm
good,
worried
dude.
about that because Chris Pratt.
Yeah.
That's perfect.
Is it?
John Leguizamo say no.
He always says that.
It's
No.
a me,
No.
Bowser looks
Mario.
good.
No, John Leguizamo's argument's hilarious. He's like, no, like you're casting non-Italians. Like, what is this? John Leguizamo's Puerto Rican. He wasn't
Well-
Italian either.
Maybe where he grew up at, maybe like his neighbors know, maybe he's like, hey, I don't.
Maybe
I don't-
Chris
I don't-
Pratt did too. He grew up in Italian. Maybe he
Hey,
grew up in
wanna
Italian.
hear- wanna hear a fun
Could
fact?
they just
Chris
give
Pratt's
Mario more
brother.
of an ass?
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's what we're here
I-
about.
Yeah.
I mean, I swear to God, they better. Those mushrooms better perk that thing up in the movie or
Oh,
something.
does he have a funny looking ass?
He does. He has no ass.
Really?
He has no ass.
Inject a
Wow.
1-up mushroom to his
He
ass.
needs
Yeah.
to go to Kim Kardashian's plastic surgeon or something.
Maybe she'll be in the next Mario movie.
Maybe.
BBLs for Mario.
Yeah. What were you saying about Chris Pratt's brother?
He is or was a Solano County sheriff's, and he got arrested. Well, he's under investigation for like some kind of either trafficking illegal weapons or something else.
Oh my
I was like,
God.
my security guard at my job told me that, and I was like, "There's no way." I looked it up. I was like, "Oh shit."
That's
I
insane.
guess it's true. Small world.
Damn.
All right, wasn't
Damn.
expecting that.
Wow.
It's Chris Pratt's brother, Solano County
Damn,
Sheriff.
he's
Huh.
running them.
Mhm.
Crazy.
That's funny. Before can we go? There's some
Some
comments I
Mario.
wanted to.
Oh, you're good. Don't worry.
Jamie said the village is good. There you go, Carlos.
Jamie is right. Damn it. I don't know what I did.
That's all good. You actually hit print.
I'm gonna print this out. She said, "Loved X. It felt fresh but familiar. I feel the same way. X is what inspired my karaoke videos. My first one was Landslide. Right after that's awesome, Jamie. I didn't know that. No, that's the one thing I really liked about X too was the soundtrack. I remember saying like, are they really
Don't
doing
Fear the
Don't Fear the
Reaper?
Reaper again? But it works so well.
It didn't work for me. That's why it wasn't
Oh,
on
that's
my
right.
top.
That's right. You're the one who said that. That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah, yeah. I get. I don't know. I think it works
Yeah.
personally. Kathy said something. I think she brought up Indiana Jones and
Prey and Violent Night.
Very Violent Night.
I agree with Kathy. Prey was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
I don't know what's wrong
Oh,
with
it's
the rest
it's
of
a
you.
masterpiece. You know,
It's a masterpiece. 10
Yeah.
out of 10.
Winnie the Pooh horror movie,
Cocaine Bear.
Cocaine Bear.
I swear to God.
Cocaine
I
Bear
need to
was
watch
his last
Oh,
role.
Ray Liotta.
Ray
right,
Liotta's
yeah.
last role.
Yeah,
What a
Oh,
role to go
God,
out
he
on.
did-
I
he
know,
did pass
yeah.
away. Jesus Christ.
yeah. R.I.P. Ray Liotta.
For real, dude.
Tommy Vercetti.
Tommy Vercetti.
Yeah.
What a way to close out 2022, guys.
Yeah, it's
Closing
been-
it out with
It's
friends.
been fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
It's been fun. Another cheers.
Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Gold.
2022.
It's 2022
Looking
and hopefully to
forward.
2023.
Yeah.
And thank you everyone who subscribed and watched us this year. We really appreciate it. Thank you, Mark, Stephen, and Christian for joining us this year.
Mm-hmm.
A lot
You're
of
welcome.
good
Thanks for having
additions. Hopefully we'll have past members on as well.
Yeah,
Yep.
I want to see you again.
Yeah.
I'm down to come back, man.
Anytime,
It was awesome
Steven.
today.
Anytime.
Oh, yeah, it's fun, man.
He'll be my replacement. He'll be like,
Yeah.
you got to fill in. It would be like a job. Like, hey, can you cover for me today? I'm sick.
Yeah.
Well, every
That-
time he shows up, he's got a list on his phone, so you got to make sure that you do that.
For sure. And the next time I'll be prepared.
That was my fault. I was just like, you want to like Avatar? We didn't mention Avatar.
Oh, that's the best movie.
They're
No.
living it down in San Francisco right now.
What? What do you mean?
He showed
flooding.
Mark.
Oh,
he
yeah, I showed
Mark.
him earlier.
It's straight up.
flooding.
People are like
'cause-
paddling around. And
Because
shit.
my
Yeah.
one of my it's like a brother to me. My buddy Armando lives down in San Francisco, and I was supposed to go there, and he was like, "Yo, you don't have to come if you don't want to, dude. Just like it's mayhem in the streets."
Oh shit.
And like I was pretty much was like, "Well, I'm canceling those plans." So I asked him. He said, "If you want to come hang out," I'm like, "Okay, cool.
Hey.
Come over here." And,
Worked out.
but there's like literally people. I showed him people with surfboards. Somebody hands down probably driving like a lifted truck or something through the streets, and there's a dude literally on the back of like what do they call that? Like when you're on the back of a boat, you have a string going to your raft or whatever, like the little floating device, doing that in the streets of East Oakland.
Oh my
And I was like,
god.
first off,
That's messed up.
I wouldn't even want to do that in San Francisco. I'm not going to do that in East Oakland for damn sure. Like, no. It's like, no, I'm okay.
Drive by on the back of
Oh
one of
my
those.
God.
Dude, are you honestly? It's viable.
Oh my god.
I'm telling you, James Cameron's gonna be pissed.
Stole
Fuckers
my
are ripping my
shit.
movie off.
Okay, when you say something about Avatar and you get this big grin on your face,
Yeah.
is this like a Morbius moment, or do you
It's
actually
Morbius-
like
it's,
that
a, it's a
movie?
Morbius moment.
In
Oh,
a
actually,
way, it
but-
kind of formed into that.
Yeah,
Yeah. But
I
my
feel like
my
it's a
buddy
more-
Emilio,
you
yes,
liked it though, right?
it was good. But like everybody's saying, the technology is
But-
amazing, the visuals are amazing, but I don't remember the story. I don't remember the
Exactly.
characters. I didn't
There
fall
is
in
no
love with
fuck-
them.
There's not much of a fucking story.
It's a very hollow project, I guess, in a way.
Presentation and its
Yeah.
substance.
Yes,
But it's a lot of fun to see
it's
on the
what
big screen.
I don't. Did I say this when we talked about it? I said it after we watched it. I still stand by it. The Avatar movies, they're like really attractive people that are kind of dumb.
Right.
They look really good, but once you start talking to them, it's like,
Exactly.
What,
Exactly.
what time was my flight? I got some videotapes to return. I pulled the Patrick Bateman excuse. I got to
Yeah.
return some videotapes.
Oh, and thanks everybody for watching.
Yep.
Thank you for commenting, everybody.
Yes, thank you,
Yeah.
Jamie Hart. Thank you, Cameron, over at Obnoxious and Anonymous
ASAP,
for
yeah.
Mhm.
Thank
helping
you,
us
guys.
out. Good old Oney the Monkey.
Yeah, the first one was just Pocahontas with blue people. It's literally
Mhm.
it. in my
ASAP.
opinion.
ASAP said the story was the same as the first, but it looked amazing. It did. It looked amazing. that's
It's
that's
the
as far as
3D
it goes.
school. The
Yeah.
3D school.
But thanks everybody. We'll be back 2023. What's our
Yep.
first movie we're
I don't
reviewing,
even
Ian? Do
think
you
we
remember?
figured it out yet.
I think Christian picked.
Oh wait, did you?
I did.
Yeah. Oh, we're coming back strong with a classic V for Vendetta, which
Oh,
Ian and
yeah.
Christian haven't seen before.
I've
wait,
never
did-
seen that. Yeah.
And you picked it?
Yeah.
Oh,
I just
okay,
felt,
cool.
I don't know, for some
Nope.
reason I was like, I haven't seen this. I don't know.
I'm always down for a
Sounds
chick with a
interesting.
shaved head.
Now
Oh, yeah,
Portman.
dude.
Sinead O'Connor.
Sigourney Weaver in
Absolutely.
Alien 3.
Oh, yeah, all right, true.
Ripley.
Yeah.
Ripley look, man.
Oh yeah.
We'll be back
Sinead
though,
O'Connor, of course.
with some V for Vendetta,
Nothing
everybody.
compares to
Steve
you.
Vendetta.
All right, everybody. We're signing off.
Bye.
Happy New Year, everybody.
Yeah,
Thanks
thank
for
you everyone
watching.
watching.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll catch you next year.